Somehow it's already time for another closet declutter. I'm overwhelmed by my closet. I have been putting this project off for a long time because I'm not looking forward to this, but it needs to get done. Now, besides the obvious mess going on over here and just things, literally swimsuit bottoms hanging off a box of pads, what is my life? Besides the obvious mess, the biggest issue I have with the closet right now is I don't have enough hangers for what I want to hang up. So my goals for this project are to, number one, clear out enough of my clothes that I have leftover hangers, and then two, clean up the mess. Declutter some stuff, get rid of it. I'm not putting a hard and fast rule on a capsule wardrobe or anything like that. I'm just trying to get rid of things that I know I don't wear. And once I've cleared through it, I actually went to Target and got some more of our favorite hangers. My husband obviously wears pants. Breaking news. So I got some of these non-slip metal pant hangers. So we're going to try that for his pants. And then I got these wood hangers, which we actually have a bunch of in the closet. It is this style, so it's like a black metal with a wood. I'm not gonna go through my husband's stuff. Let's start over here, go through my hanging clothes, and then end up over here. This basket is my basket, and there's a lot of hanging clothes hiding in here. I'm also very pregnant, so I'm keeping some stuff in here that's obviously maternity. I'm not doing a pregnancy wardrobe. Some of these things don't fit me right now. Some of them will only fit me while I'm pregnant. I just realized how giant I look in the viewfinder, but that's also a factor of why I'm short on hangers, is because all of my maternity clothes are in this collection too. This one is a maternity-ish dress. It's just a bodycon dress. I bought it when I was first pregnant, 3 years ago. I wore it once, and I've gone through 2 more pregnancies since. This is baby number 3, and I've only ever worn this once. Goodbye. Okay, same with this dress. I bought it for pregnancy stuff, but it just never fits quite right, and the chest is a little too tight, and it's just never something I reach for, but always I'm oh, that simple classic dress, little sleeve, I need to wear this and keep this. I never reach for it. Let it go. Same with this one. I swore if I didn't wear it from my last closet declutter video, which I think was 6 months ago, that I would get rid of it, and I have not touched it, so that dress also can go. This is a shirt I've held on to through many declutters because my husband bought it and it was a more expensive shirt, but it's cropped, and I find myself when I'm going out to a nicer date night with my husband, I'm never reaching for anything that shows any midriff, and so I feel this one is just, it's time to go. I've owned it for 2 or 3 years and never once worn it. So it's cute. I like the idea of it, but I'm just not the kind of person to show my midsection that much. So that one's a no-go. All of my pullover crew necks, I'm not getting rid of any of these, I think. This one specifically is from my small shop, which I'll link down below. It's very, very cute. It's a little book lover conversation heart. This is so, so cozy. I have a lot of sweatshirts. These, there goes the swimsuit bottoms. This. These are all crew neck pullover sweatshirts, plus I have probably 3 or 4 in my giant pile in my basket over there. These are all staying. This one pains me. It's from an expensive brand, but it's a cashmere sweater vest type thing, and it's so cute on, but I put it in the dryer, and I know you can save it with what is it, conditioner or laundry softener. I shrunk this over a year ago, and I just know I'm not going to fix this, so it literally pains me so much because I ruined something nice and expensive, but I'm not saving any money or making any money back off of it by holding on to it in my closet and looking at it every day. That it's time for that to find a new home. Not quite done yet with the hanging stuff, but wanted to just show you, I creeped over onto my husband's side a little bit, but I love me some neutral, thick, chunky sweaters. All of these are staying. So I've got 5 sweaters here. I have all of my pullover crew neck sweatshirts lined up here. I have a denim jacket, an open knit cardigan, a little bow cardigan, and then tank tops, t-shirts, long sleeves, dresses. I'd say the pile on the bed is actually pretty impressive. I'm feeling good about getting rid of all of those. I'm not feel like any of those decisions were hard to make. And before I switch over all of the hangers, I need to go through this basket. Like, some things are like sweatpants and shorts that I definitely don't hang up in my part of the closet. But like, here's a crew neck. Here's a dress. Here's a cardigan. Here's a t-shirt. Like, there's so much going on here. I need to evaluate this to put them into the closet. Okay, this is actually a lot better. I am gonna call it done on this basket. I just have a pair of maternity shorts. These shorts kind of are maternity, but kind of fit me when I'm not pregnant. Maternity pants, and then all of my denim, and sadly, none of my denim fits me right now. So I'm not gonna make decisions on my denim because I can't even like try it on or see what it'll fit like. And then I found a few pieces that need to end up hung up. A few things I just threw over in my laundry pile. Let's get all of this up here, do the hanger switch, and then move on to the danger zone down in here. Christian's clothes with the new matching hangers. I actually really like the pant hanger style. I think he will too, so that's a good win. I have some leftovers of those. And then into my clothes, I switched over all of my dresses to the new hangers, and we still have like my t-shirts and other stuff, some sweatshirts on the old hangers, which is fine. I'm not in a rush. Like, obviously this is not the world's most aesthetic closet to begin with. I should do all of this, but I really don't feel like it. So instead, I think I'm actually gonna go declutter my shoes. These shoes I love. I'm keeping them, but I will say every single time I wear them, which has been like 3 times in my entire life, and I've only worn them like to a dinner, my feet bleed and cry and scream, and I'm always walking barefoot back. We just took a little baby moon trip, me and Christian. I wore these to a dinner. We went to like our nicest dinner of the trip. We drove there. I walked, I don't know, 250 steps. And Christian was carrying these through the lobby for me, and my feet are still scabbing and healing from them. All that to say, I love them. I'm not getting rid of them. I also really love these shoes. I used to be a little finance corporate girly, and I did my little internships, and I had my pencil skirts, and I had a whole wardrobe of business casual, like a full wardrobe, like working 9-to-5 woman wardrobe. And since I've become a stay-at-home mom and a stay-at-home wife before that, like, I have gotten rid of so many pairs of pumps and shoes, and I love these. Madeline, my daughter, actually wore these, and her little heel wore that hole in it, but I'm realizing, like, they're beautiful shoes. I am never gonna wear these, like, ever, and I feel like I can finally let go of them. This is kind of like my last pair of professional heels. If you go back to like 5 years ago in my videos, when we lived in an apartment in Virginia, a lot of my closet declutters then were letting go of my professional business wardrobe. And so this is honestly, I think, the last thing I have from that phase of my life, and I love them. And I think someone else will love them and wear them and use them more than me right now. So I'm gonna let these go, which pains me, but it's like a sweet goodbye. It was a fun chapter. I held on to while it was still sentimental, and now a pair of high heels is not gut-wrenching to let go of. This one, I'm sure my mom is rolling her eyes at me. These are the shoes I got married to Christian in. I actually got married in like the version of this shoe that's like a 4-inch heel. Already got rid of those because those were so painful. These are like my reception shoes. I have not worn them since, and I just don't feel any sentimental attachment to them. They were like $20 shoes from Lulu's, so I'm gonna also clear up some space, let those live somewhere else. And then my only other pair of heels are these Steve Madden ones that I love, absolutely love. Nude patent leather. I don't think they're like the most trendy shoe right now, but I think they like are in that timeless category. So I'm keeping these. I have a dirty pair of Nike Air Maxes that I'm definitely keeping because I have a toddler little girl size of this shoe. So right now Daisy and I can wear matching sneakers. These, I think these are Nike Gamma Forces. I want to say that's what they're called. Also very dirty. I love these very much. They were my push present for when I had Daisy. Gotta keep those up there. I have these Croc wedge slides that are actually really surprisingly comfortable for being plastic shoes. I wear these for church all the time, or like a more comfortable but dressier sandal. Love them. Can you guys tell what my color palette is when it comes to shoes? White and light. These sandals are so much fun. I bought them last year for too much money, and now like Target makes them for like a fifth of the cost, but I love them. Great, great, great mom sandals. These I got at DSW last year, just like a simple wedge. I love that for church. I think I'm gonna let these go, but I'm just gonna put them in the trash. These are like my old ratty slides that I used to wear all the time. I have upgraded to a fresh pair this year, also from Target. So these are gonna stay. And then I have 2 pairs of workout shoes. I got some Hoka's, what were these even called? I don't even know what version these are. Hoka Clifton 8s in the yellow. I love the yellow. I have worn these to death with running, but I use them as now as my walking shoe. So if I'm going to the park with the girls, I'll put these on. And not that I'm running right now, 31, 32 weeks pregnant. I don't even know how pregnant I am. Very pregnant. These are my current running shoes that I am not running in because I'm not running this pregnant. These are Brooks Ghosts. I don't know which version, maybe like 15, maybe 18. I cannot remember for the life of me. I love these running shoes. I love these so much more than Hoka's. And I know everyone says you should go to a running store and not just take advice of what other people wear as running shoes. I think these shoes are really universal. My husband actually went to a running store and got fitted and all of that stuff for his running shoes. Here are his Ghosts. They said it's like the most like generic, like if you have a normal foot, all of that stuff, you don't have foot problems or anything to like be specialized in. Getting the Brooks Ghost shoes are like the like safest bet. I've run in them before this pair. I've had like maybe 2 or 3 other pairs. Love them. Coming back to them always, even after trying different brands. And now our shoe collection is nice and tidy on our little rack. This video is not a nest with me video. I promise I'm going to shut up about being pregnant soon. But a bunch of things up here, friends and family have given me postpartum care things like the diapers, the dermaplast, Tux pads, leftovers from their own postpartum experiences recently. So what I'm going to do instead is pull all of that from up here because it's not going to live up here. Like pretty soon when I do that nesting organization project, I'm going to go through all of that stuff and find better homes for it all, and it's not going to live in the closet up here. So I'm going to just pull all of that out and aside into a separate pile because that's just not today's project. But getting it out of the closet, I feel like counts towards this closet declutter. And I'm also without a tripod today because Christian is building a shower for somebody else and using my tripod to use his laser level. And so I am just moving this box that hangers came in to different spots in my room. So if the camera angles seem to have some artistic creativity to them, I have taken creative liberties with my camera angles. This bag would be so tempting for my toddlers to just tear through, so I'm actually gonna go open our master bathroom door. Welcome to what's gonna one day be our master bathroom, but I'm just going to put that there and pretend that's storage. Also, shout out to the person who suggested we just finish demoing this out and put some drywall up and then just have the baby sleep in here like a makeshift nursery until we're ready to move him into the actual nursery room. Great idea. I don't think we're gonna get to this project before he comes though. These baskets are from Target. Love Target around here. They were kind of organized and now they're kind of not. This one was my husband's hats, but then I guess he's also moved his swimsuits in here. And there's a fire alarm. Not sure what that's there. I'm gonna leave his hats in here. This is a big hat. This actually needs to go somewhere else entirely. Okay, I have swimsuits because we just did a little beach baby moon. Those can go in my swimsuit. Should I go through my swimsuits? Oh, there's so much stuff. Why do I have so much stuff? Always to go through. Let's go through the swimsuits. Okay, I actually pulled out quite a few swimsuit pieces. I don't know why I just have these bottoms with no tops to go with it. I actually have 3 bottoms with no matching tops. And I'm not like obsessed with any of the bottoms, so I'm gonna let all of those go. This is a top to a maternity swimsuit that I'm mixing and matching with, and I don't love this. This is also a one-piece maternity swimsuit that I've actually never worn because it does not fit me when I'm like super, super, super pregnant. So that's just not helpful at all. So those are gonna go into my donate pile. I need to bag that up and do something with all of that. We have a 4th basket. It is a home defense item, so I'm not going to put that on camera. We have a projector because we love, especially when it's like fall time and winter time, to project like a movie screen on this wall. So we have a whole little bin with all that stuff. Our laptop just plugs into it easily. We have a full swimsuit bin. I have my husband's swimsuits on top, all of mine pregnancy and not pregnancy swimsuits in here, so I will take out the maternity swimsuits when I'm not pregnant and put those away. So this bin, like, normally should not be overfilling, but I'm not sticking myself to the container rule right now because I kind of have 2 separate wardrobes going on. And then here is all of our hats. Easy. These are done. I'm gonna throw those back on the top of that. This is the stuff I'm less excited to go through. These 2 little bins, once again, Target organizers, are actually working really well for us. Like you saw earlier, we don't officially have a master bathroom, so everyone in our household shares one small guest bathroom right now, and it does not have enough storage for things like my full nail polish collection, all of my hot tools. But what I've done is create these little bins that I have as just grab-and-go systems, so when I need to do my hair, straighten or curl it is the only thing I do with it. Everything I need for that process is in this bin, so I have a heat protectant I love, I have a hair oil I like to use after I've used heat on my hair. So this just comes down when I do my hair. Everything goes back and it ends up back in the closet. That works really well. Same for my nail polish bin. I have been getting my fingernails done lately with dip, which I've been loving. I am very much overdue to get them redone, but I still do my toenails myself and just, I like nail polish. So I have this as the same thing. If I ever want to do my nails, everything I need is in this bin. It comes down, everything goes back in, and you just put it away. So those I'm leaving as is. This bin is some other random stuff. It's stuff that I would put in a bathroom if I had a master bathroom, but I don't, so it lives here. This doesn't even go in there. Yeah, oh, I have been looking for these nail clippers for so long. These go in the nail polish bin. It's just some simple little jewelry, hair ties, my perfume, because there's nowhere else to keep that. Same with my deodorant. There's just not room in our bathroom that we share for that. This is a shoe protectant spray, and then a dry shampoo. Where is this going to fit? That's going to stay the same. I don't have any better solutions for these random things for now. Now, these 2 large bins have been organized in the past. I generally like to keep one bucket is for like the items that we use in our sensory table. So we have lots of pom-poms, or we have these little sea creatures that they can sort into different colored bowls. Or I have toys for like if we're pouring rice, like this little spinny thing can be fun. Or we have kinetic sand. So like one bin is like sensory table. Mommy pulls these out. The girls do not have access to this on their own. I have to reach for them. And then I like to keep the second one as like car activities. So they have these little drawing pads that you can like scribble on, and then you press the button and you can restart. It's like Etch-a-Sketch, but even easier. I have some of those. I have our Yodo player with some cards looped onto it, just things that they don't have access to all the time. But it's kind of gotten out of hand recently, so I need to go through, sort through them, definitely downsize and get rid of some stuff, declutter. It's just been overwhelming to come to these bins recently, so I haven't been using them, which defeats the whole purpose of keeping a backstock of special toys, because if you can't get them, what's the point?
Where did the time go? How do we move so far away? Holding on, how much can we both take when love is an echo? I can't hear what you're saying.
I pulled a full bag of trash with things that are past their prime from those 2 bins. I also found myself a razor blade, which these are expensive. I'm very glad I found one of these. I had no idea why it was in there. I also put out a random organizer that I can use elsewhere. You guys have seen my donate pile so far. The closet, it's looking so much better. Like, I'm very impressed by this. Like, ignore my giant pile of dirty laundry right there. I'm very happy. This looks so much neater, so much nicer. Even if we just took some of the overflowing stuff and hid it in the master closet for a future day. The last part of this project is the dresser drawers, which is truly the worst part of this project. Let me just... Actually, that's not even that bad because all of my laundry is still dirty. This drawer barely opens and closes. This drawer in the middle here, you tell me what organization is, because I couldn't tell you what's in this drawer. I know it's workout clothes. Don't know how any of that is organized in there. Also, my undergarments drawer, hot mess express. I need to get that organized. So, closet did the fun part for me of like my stuff being done and clean, but this hot mess stuff in here, I'm not looking forward to it. So much not looking forward to it that I'm just gonna do it later. I'm gonna go take a little rest and lay on the couch, and I will see you in 1 second when I am more motivated to finish this project. Hello. It's been weeks since I like touched this video and filmed for it, and my bedroom's gotten nothing but worse. The hangers are still sitting here, everything's still a hot mess. I don't want to do this right now, but we're gonna force ourselves to do it because I need to make room in this dresser because we're having a baby soon, and I need to get ready for the baby, and this is like one thing in the way of getting ready for the baby. So let's go through all of these drawers, empty one out, and then we need to bag up all of our donations and pull out anything that's just like kind of trash or like not really donatable. Pull out all of our shoes that we're getting rid of and just finish this project. Starting with the drawer that doesn't close, I honestly don't know if it's gonna be able to close by the end of this video. This drawer is all of my like sweatpants and athletic bottoms, and it also includes a bunch of extra sweatpants that only fit me when I am 9 months pregnant, 8 months pregnant, which I am right now. So like all of these don't normally live in there, but right now they need to live in there. See, like these, love these little sleep shorts, but they don't fit me right now because I'm huge, and I don't want to move them to a new house for like a week or like a month.
I can't hear what you're saying. Strong lessons burn brighter. That makes us two fighters in what I'm missing.
I will definitely have to revisit this drawer at some point in the future, like in a month when I don't have a giant baby inside of me. But this side is all of my pregnancy only sweatpants. Like these live in a separate bin when I'm not pregnant, so half of this will free up. This side of the drawer still doesn't fit me right now, but will when I am roughly postpartum. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this drawer closes now. We still have to... Good enough. I picked out these shorts to donate. I picked out these Gymshark leggings that I keep wanting to wear and keep, but even when they fit me, I just never reach for the camo print. Those can go. These are all of my like athletic shorts that I am keeping. I'm just going to move them to a different drawer where I have all my other like biker shorts, sports bras, athletic. Can I speak today? Athletic tops. So those are just going to be relocated. These are all of my sets, matching sets, pajama sets, t-shirts I wear to bed, tank tops that I don't hang in the closet, like just like a bunch of stuff. And it's actually not as full as it normally is because right now I only fit into like 2 sets or like 2 matching sets. So the one I'm currently wearing from Amazon, I have a Free People one. This drawer is missing a lot of stuff, so it also normally doesn't close. So I really need to pare this down, but also struggle with like it has pregnancy clothes in it. This is the challenge I'm facing.
Could we get back to where we started?
Mostly I just organized this a little bit. All of this are my matching sleep sets. None of those fit me right now, but I love them when they do fit. These are all tank tops, and then this is like a solid like long sleeve sleep shirt that I have in this middle row. These are all just like graphic t-shirts, like cozy comfy around the house shirts. Shameless self-promotion for my own shop, place called Home Co, where you can find your own encouraged embroidered shirts, apparel, and stationery. I will have that linked down below in the description box. I actually only have 1 shirt left in the Bloom Where You're Planted design, and whoever grabs it, I'm giving them a free matching sticker with this. So I love these comfort color shirts. I actually have like 3 more designs that are in the wash. So truly this drawer is like not fully decluttered because I have so much in the washing machine. But for today, it looks nice enough, and I really don't want to part with any of these things. I really like everything that I have in the drawer. I pulled one t-shirt out that I don't wear as much, but the rest of them we're gonna keep. My undergarments, socks, underwear, bras, accoutrements are all in here. I'm not gonna film the going through everything process, but I will show you the before and the after. Hopefully it looks neater on camera. I definitely got through a bunch of stuff and have had this on my to-do list for a long time. The decluttering pile is growing. I also pulled out all of my sports bras that I only wear when I'm working out, and right now they are far too small for my chest, but it's like serious, like high impact running sports bras that I love, or just like tighter fitting sports bras that fit me, but I need to be a smaller size. I'm gonna move those with my athletic shorts into that workout drawer. We're about to jump over there, and these are actually really cute socks from Amazon, but they each have like little Disney characters on them, but I'm not wearing these in my day-to-day life, and I actually have a little bin in our basement full of all of my like Minnie Mouse ears or magic bands, like specifically Disney items that we only use in Disney. So I'm gonna go move these there and just not have them in my daily sock drawer looking at me. This top drawer is my husband's work shirts. He's not here to discuss this with, but this is the drawer I'm going to use for our baby's clothing. I will put little organizers in here in a future video, but I'm actually gonna just migrate all of these to another one of his drawers that's a little bit emptier, and we'll just make do with that. I've also started making some little boy clothing purchases, and I'm gonna just stash them in this drawer. I actually have so much stuff like hidden. Did I show you where I was hiding stuff back there? I think so. Hiding stuff in there, but we ordered his little sleep sack. He's not gonna need this for a while. And then in the same matching blue color from Kite Baby, we got this little zippered romper that I love. These, they're so buttery soft. And then I picked out his coming home outfit. It's so cute. It has little teddy bears on it, and it has like little blue details on the stitching. It's size 0 to 3 months, so I'm kind of gambling on that being his size. But for our last baby, I bought, what's it called? Newborn clothes. I literally was so minimal for like my diaper bag or my hospital bag. I brought one coming home outfit for baby, and it was size newborn, and she didn't fit in it. Like, I had such a big baby. She was almost 9 pounds, but it was such a big baby, she didn't fit in the newborn size. So I am just gonna bring 0 to 3 month, and if it's really, really baggy on him, it'll still be cute. I also find that Kite Baby runs a little bit small on my kids, at least. So that's going in there. Not organized. We're gonna get to all of the baby stuff in separate nesting organization videos, but I'm just putting it there because the top of our dresser, I need to organize. Oh my gosh. Back to school stuff being ordered and coming in. Madeline is starting ballet classes, so we have like her tights, and we have her leotard, and we have her ballet shoes. I have lots of feelings about all that, but that just needs to also be addressed. There's so much to clean, so much to do, so little time. This is the drawer I don't know how I'm going to be successful with. This is all of my workout stuff. That's not leggings. Hopefully we can just declutter and make room for new stuff in here.
So what do you say to that? I know we both hurt bad, and you won't forget that fact. But I believe in what we had. Holding on, how
I decluttered one little workout top from that drawer, so it's still way too overstuffed. I don't really have a good solution for this today besides just hoping and getting excited for the closet build out we will one day do and have a lot more dresser storage built into that. I put all of my like tank tops right here. All of my shirts are along the back, stacked on top of stuff because that's where it fits. And I'm not really wearing these right now. Same with these athletic shorts. They're all kind of not comfortable for me to wear right now. The only thing I'm wearing from this drawer are my biker shorts, which at least some of these biker shorts are like maternity biker shorts, so those will get put away after baby, and these tank tops. So I can access these right now, and I don't know, y'all, I don't have a good solution for this drawer. I was hoping this one would be very satisfying, but it's still just overstuffed. At least a few things were pulled out of there. Like one day, like I already said, one day we will have a new closet build out. It will be beautiful. It will be so spacious and so functional and hide all of this and have drawers and just be my dream closet. And until that day, we are making what we have work, which is these dresser drawers trying to share with my husband, trying to make all of this work. I wish I was more minimalist and could like cut those things down, and especially within like the container rule of like it needs to fit comfortably in the container, which is my dresser. But that's just not where we're at today. I made some progress though. I will take that progress, not perfection, and one day we will get to this project and it will be very fun, and then organizing and decluttering in there will be a joy. I need to go wrap this up, not wrap it up, bag all of this stuff up, get it out of my house. My bedroom has been a mess. My husband's been like bugging me to finish this project because he's tired of looking at all of the clothes I don't want to have anymore, and I've just been leaving it out in the bedroom. So I'm gonna clean this up, wrap it up, and I'm gonna go take a Tums because my heartburn is acting up, and go lay down. All of that workout clothing. I'm not using any of it right now, that's for sure. But thanks for following along. Make sure to catch up on all of the other declutter project videos. I've been going through every single room in this house in decluttering, and it's been really fun. Like the kitchen, kids' toys. I got rid of so many kids' toys. If you did not watch that video, go watch that now. We got rid of almost all of my kids' toys, and it's been amazing for everybody, including the children. I don't think they realize it, but it's better for them. Or like they haven't been like whiny about it. They don't like realize the toys are missing. And I don't think they realize that they're playing better now than they used to, but they definitely are. So if you haven't seen that one, can't recommend it enough. Stay tuned for the nesting videos coming out, and then pretty soon, this baby should be coming out. I don't think he can stay in there much longer. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.